Hey guys, thank you for stopping by my channel. So in today's video I'll be showing you how you can relax your hair at home. Some people do call it retouch, but a lot of people call it relax. So any of the above, if you want to relax your hair, retouch your hair at home, this is the best video for you to watch. I'll be giving you step-by-step guide on how to actually relax your hair at home. So the relaxer we're using is the Mega Growth Relaxer, and it came in 6 in the pack, and we're going to be using 3 from the 6 packs. And if you watch carefully, you could see yellowish color and white color. That is the activator and the relaxer. So what is expected for you to do is to mix the both of them together properly before you apply it on your hair. So on my prepping, I like to use apply hair cream around the perimeter of the hair. Just make sure you're applying the hair cream around the perimeter of your hair so that the relaxer doesn't touch your skin, because if it touches your skin directly it will actually burn your skin. So that's why it's good for you to apply the hair cream just to protect your skin before applying the relaxer. Please don't miss this. This is very, very important. So also I like to put on this ear cover just to make sure that the relaxer doesn't touch the ear directly. And also I like to work in sessions, so I always like to part the hair and then part it in 4 and then cornrow it, just to make sure, just to give me an idea of what I'm actually working on. So in the pack you'll find this hand glove in the relaxer pack. Don't throw it away, you will need it to apply the relaxer. And also you'll find a spatula, a little spatula inside the pack as well. That's what you're going to use to stir the activator and the relaxer together. And I like to use rubber band to hold my gloves on my hand, because sometimes if you don't use anything to hold it while you're applying the relaxer, you find out that the hand gloves is actually falling out of your hand. So that's why I always love to use rubber band to hold it. I can remember back in Nigeria when I was working in the salon, that's what we always do. You have to need something to hold it together on your hand, so that when you're applying the relaxer, you're not struggling with your hand gloves and then struggling to apply the relaxer on the customer's hair. So if you're doing it yourself, it's really advisable that you find something. Even if you don't want to use rubber band, you can use something else to hold it to your hand so it doesn't fall off while you already have a relaxer all over your hand. So just like I said earlier on, we're using 3 packs. You have to stir it very well. Make sure that it's properly stirred together until when you know that it's properly stirred, the color is actually white and yellowish. When it's properly stirred, you'll be seeing creamish color because the mist and the yellow has been mixed together. So you'll be seeing what you will notice is that you're seeing creamish color. That's when you know that it's properly stirred, because if you don't stir it properly and you apply it to your hair, it will burn your hair. And also don't forget to read the leaflet in the pack. If you think you're missing any information I'm passing here, don't forget to read in the leaflet in the pack of the relaxer. So you could see it's just having creamish color. That's to tell you that it's properly mixed. So I like to work in session, and I like to start from the front part of the hair. Everything I'm going to say on this video, please take note of them. It will help while you're trying to relax your hair from home or you're doing it for the first time. If you watch carefully, you will see that I'm not actually pressing my hand to the scalp of my sister, just to make sure that the relaxer doesn't touch directly to her scalp, because if you do that before you finish one session, the hair is already hurting you or burning you and you would want to wash it immediately. If you feel any form of hot or burnt, please try to wash it off. So that's why I'm actually explaining these first steps to you. So take note of that. If you take note of this first step, seriously, it will help you in retouching or relaxing your hair yourself at home. So make sure that you're not putting the relaxer directly to a scalp to your scalp. If you're applying it yourself at home, make sure the relaxer is not going directly to your scalp. And also take note that I did not put relaxer on the tip of the hair, I just put it on the base of the hair. That's because she has actually retouched her hair before. But if you have a virgin hair, you can put relaxer to the tips. But if you've actually put relaxer on your hair before, please make sure you're concentrating on the base instead of the tips. And also, you will notice while I'm applying the relaxer onto the hair, I'm not actually putting relaxer on the perimeter of the hair, like all those little hair that is folding around at the front and at the back as well. I'm not putting relaxer. That's because if you put it immediately, those area, it can easily hurt you quickly than the middle of your hair. So just pay attention to that as well. So on the second step, I'm going to put relaxer on those area and give the hair chance for the hair to be relaxed before it even think of hurting her. So if you have a stubborn hair, and whenever you relax your hair, it easily hurts you and your hair doesn't get relaxed, if you follow this step I'm giving you, you're going to come back to the comment section and thank me later. Because I remember working in the salon, a lot of my customers that will come in, they'll be like, we want Favor to make our hair and relax our hair, because she always know how to relax it, that when they do it elsewhere, the hair doesn't relax, but when I do it, it relaxes. And if you want to relax your hair for the first time and you're stumbling on this video, you are lucky to be stumbling on this video, because this is the best you can find on YouTube on how to relax your hair yourself. Seriously, I'm trying my possible best to give you guys step-by-step guide on how to relax your hair yourself. So this is like the second time I'm actually applying the relaxer onto the hair. So right now, when you're combing the hair, don't comb it from the base to the tips. Start from the tips and work your way to the base. So you can see that even though I'm applying the relaxer the second time, I'm also concentrating on the base, not the tips. But when you're combing, please start combing from the tip and work your way downward.
All that I crave when you're away, nights are sleepless. Do we need space? Yeah, maybe a break. Boy, you're my weakness. Give and we take, the love that we make, it's my favorite drug. Too caught up in your love. I've been trying to forget, but you won't let me. Something in my brain wants you. I've been hanging by myself, asking for help, but nothing seems to work on you. Yeah, you always make me feel like home. Yeah, you never leave my thoughts alone. Yeah, you're the reason I'm going out my mind. I just can't stop thinking about you.
What I'm doing right now is to apply relaxer on those areas at the front of the hair that I did not actually apply relaxer on, and also at the back as well, and then comb the hair onto the other hair just to make sure that it's relaxed. And then I massaged the hair. Just make sure you're massaging the hair, because it actually helps the hair to relax properly.
Stop thinking about you. I just can't stop thinking about you. I just can't stop thinking about you. I just can't stop thinking about you. Take it away, feeling too good to me. Chilling all day, all in your space is where I wanna be. Here in this room, what did you do? I just can't get enough.
So you could see the hair. You could see that she really have a lot of hair. Her hair is very close to her eyebrows. So now is the right time for you to apply more relaxer on those areas you did not actually concentrate on previously. So it doesn't, because if you put it from the beginning, it will easily, seriously, your hair will easily hurt you. And if any part of the hair is hurting you or is itching you, just wash it off. If not, you're going to have a burnt scalp. So just pay attention to that.
You never leave my thoughts alone, yeah, you're the reason I'm going out.
And make sure you massage it. Just look at my hand, look at the way I'm actually massaging this. Just pay attention to that. Make sure you massage it properly. It helps the hair to easily relax as well. While I was actually retouching this hair, I was just flashing back to when I was working in the salon. It's something I like do like almost every day. It feels good to try to do it, to like do it again. It really feels good. So just put relaxer on those areas you think you did not put relaxer on.
The love that we make, it's my favorite drug. Too caught up in your love. I've been trying to forget, but you won't let me. Something in my brain wants you. I've been hanging by myself, asking for help, but nothing seems to work on you. Yeah, you always make me feel like, oh yeah, you never leave my thoughts alone, yeah,
So this happened to be the third time I'm actually going session by session. The first one I did not comb it, and the last two times I actually combed it. If you've been following the video, you will notice that. And at this time, I'm not actually applying a fresh relaxer onto the hair. I will comb the hair, and the relaxer that comes out of the hair, I apply it back onto the hair. That is how we do it in Nigeria, and it works. If you have difficult hair that doesn't like to relax, that is too stubborn to relax, to listen to the relaxer, don't worry, we have techniques that can make the hair slickly relax. Yes, slickly relax. You heard me right. Try this my technique and you will thank me later. All you're doing right now, while you're combing it, you could see that the hair is actually soft. It's like relaxed. If you decide to wash it at this moment, it will still be relaxed. So if you follow my technique seriously, you're going to get a proper relaxed hair. I promise you that. I've been doing this for years and I know what I'm talking about. This is the best and DIY you can find on how to relax your hair at home on YouTube. I'm not joking. It's the best one, and I make sure I try as much as possible to explain to you guys the way I can, the best way I can. Yeah. So if you've watched this video to this extent and you think you like the tutorial, please don't hesitate to give the video a thumbs up. And if you're stumbling on my channel for the very first time, please support me by hitting on the subscribe button, press on your notification bell for you to be notified whenever I upload a new video. Thank you so much for doing that.
I just can't stop thinking about you. All that I crave when you're away.
So after combing the hair in session, what I love to do is to put the hair in a knot and then clean up any relaxer that is hanging around the perimeter of the hair. It really helps a lot, because if you leave those relaxer hanging there, it's going to hurt her skin, and before you know it, she's going to complain that it's hurting her, and then you have to wash the relaxer off. So what I do after cleaning it, I apply hair cream around the perimeter of her hair, including her ear. So after cleaning both the ear, even though I have an ear cover on it, I still clean it again and then apply hair cream on it so it doesn't hurt her while she's waiting for about 40 minutes before we wash the hair. She wasn't complaining. I actually have to beg her to wash this hair. That was how good it was. So if you apply relaxer on your hair and you notice it itches you or hurts you as soon as you apply the relaxer, that means you're not doing it right. Take my word for it. Seriously, believe me, I've been doing this for a very long time.
I just can't stop thinking about you. I just can't stop
So after applying condition on the hair, look at the hair. You could notice that the hair is properly relaxed. It's very relaxed. So after washing it and drying the hair, this is how it comes out. Look at the way the comb is just going into the hair, like, oh my god, that was really good. If you do enjoy this video, please don't hesitate to drop a comment in the comment section below. And also, if you have a specific video you would like me to upload on this channel, please don't hesitate to drop a comment as well. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys on my next one. Bye.
Here in this room, what did you do? I just can't get enough. Too caught up in your love.